everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Rachel. So today is going to be the last day of the FabFitFun Edit Sale for spring of 2020 for these select members. Those are the folks that have bought a full year subscription. The sale will open up, I believe, about a week later for everybody else. So normally I like to try to do these videos fairly early into the sale so that everybody has a chance to really look at these videos. As you guys know, there is a pandemic going on, and as a ER doctor, I have been at the forefront of it. So my mind has not really been on my beauty boxes and not on these sales very much. I actually forgot that this sale was going on till like a day into it, unfortunately. So I am doing this because a lot of people really enjoy these videos. I will tell you guys that most of the products I'm going to talk about today are ones that I have personal experience in. I did not have a lot of time to research newer products, unfortunately. I usually try to, but it just didn't happen this time. So for those that are new to my review, I usually show you items, talk about them. This is really just my opinion. So some items that may not work well for me may work well for you, but I like to give you guys just kind of an idea, my thoughts on it. So hopefully you can pare down your cart to an appropriate level and not buy crap. So yeah, like I said, it's been weird this week, and I know some people want their happy spot and not to think about what's going on, and I agree. There are times I don't want to think about it. But then there are times that I feel like sometimes it's just hard to focus on other things that aren't related, especially when what I do. So it's been hard to do some of these videos when I don't feel up to it. Okay, that's my little rant aside. Let's just get started. Last time I did this video, oh, there's my kitty cat in the background. She's hiding. Last time I did these videos, I did it based on the categories on the sale. I thought that worked really well. So I have pulled this up. We're going to start, like I said, this is not all inclusive. This is stuff that I mostly have, you know, experience with. And I've pulled a lot of these items. They're in this baggie here, so we can go over them together. So first thing here is the Ahava Natural Dead Sea Salt bath salts. This is what it looks like, guys. And I don't know. Yeah, this I think is the exact same product. So this is 11 ounces. I'm just going to kind of click through these as we're talking to make sure I'm telling you the right sizes. Okay, so mine is actually bigger than for the sale. This is an 11-ounce bag. I got this in one of my subscription boxes. They're nice size granules. This isn't a 11-ounce thing. The one in the sale is 8.5 ounces. Normally $11, but in the sale it is $5. So basically the gist of this item is you're supposed to put it in your bath, and it helps soothe and relax you. More than anything right now with what's going on, we could all use a little relaxation, soothing and otherwise. So yeah, I'm actually stocking up on a lot of bath items just for that in this sale. Okay. Moving right along here, we have got the African's Botanic Revitalizing Therapy Gel. This is another item that I got. Let me find it in here. So a lot of these items I randomly get in my mystery bundle. So they're things that I wouldn't think to buy normally, but because I get them in my mystery bundle, I get to try a lot of stuff. I will be getting a mystery bundle this time. I always do. I just think it's a really fun and interesting way. This is what the box looks like. I have not really used this much. I have another therapy gel that I have been using instead, but this is the gist of what it looks like. The sale, it's on sale for $9. It is normally $65 for 2 fluid ounces, which is the size of this. And then just to show you guys, oh, it has this wonderful like heavy lavender scent. If you don't like lavender, I would not use this, obviously. This is what the cream looks like. It's kind of like just a real soft cream. It almost has a menthol property to it. And, you know, you can definitely smell that menthol if you don't like that scent. But that smells really good. I feel like it's opening up my nasal passages. So this is supposed to help relax and cool down your muscles, increase circulation. It is made with marula, which is a really good oil, shea butter, and African aloe vera, which is supposed to hydrate and condition the skin. This absorbed super quickly. It is definitely relaxing me down. So that is that item. I've heard a lot of people talk great things about that item. All right, moving on here. We have about the black body scrub. I'll put a picture right up here. Sorry, all my mess in the background. At some point, I'm going to have to clean this room, and you guys would be shocked at how bad the floor looks in here. There's just stuff everywhere. It doesn't look that bad on the camera. But anyway, let's talk about the black body scrub. I do not personally own this. I have read reviews about this. I thought about briefly buying it, but then I read the reviews and I decided against it. It is a charcoal body scrub. There's evidences out on if charcoal is good for you on the skin. Like, it doesn't do much. Charcoal is supposed to be detoxifying. In the gut, we use it to detoxify when people overdose. Not that much anymore, but we do in certain situations. There's no evidence to show that it really does anything on the skin, but it won't probably harm you. The problem is this scrub is charcoal. It's black. It gets all over the place, and people talk about how it stains and causes a mess. So that is why I kind of went against buying it when I had seen it in previous sales. It is $5, normally $16.95. All right, next talk about the Purely's Candy Johnson Luscious Body Collection. Now, I don't have everything in that body collection. It's a 3-part collection. I do have the Butter Me Orange Creamsicle Body Butter. This is in, I think this is in a bigger size. This is the 6-ounce size that I bought previously. The whole kit here has 3 items. It's $7. It's normally $20. And the sizes of these are 3 ounces. It has the Cleanse Me Body Wash, the Buff Me Body Scrub, and then the Butter Me lotion. So let me just show you the lotion here. I'm going to smell so funky after this video. It smells like creamsicles, although right now it's mixing with that menthol smell that I had on from earlier. But it is a very, if you don't like a very orangey creamsicle smell, you won't like it. But it goes in really quickly. It smells really good. I smell like a freaking orangesicle. So this is very nice if you like that scent. If you don't, you won't like it. But it is a good, just like nice, quick absorbing body cream. And like I said, this is about half, the ones in the sale are about half the size of this. All right, next item, moving on here. I unfortunately don't have the package to show you guys, but I'm ordering more of this. I have half of this to show you. So this is the Level Natural Lavender Chamomile Body Polish and Bath Balm Duo. I already have 3 of them in my cart. I bought these in a previous sale just on a whim because they looked very interesting, and I have not used the bath balm. This is what it looks like, but I will at some point. It smells amazing. It is Epsom salt bath bomb with lavender and chamomile. Both are very soothing properties. But the container, which is, let me see if I have a size. The container is roughly a little bigger than this container, is filled with these bath salts that smell like lavender and chamomile. It's not overwhelming, but it smells so delicious. It really smells heavily of lavender, if you like that scent. And it's got a nice, almost thick, oily, not like oily, but like it definitely leaves a nice moisturizing layer when you use it in the shower. It is by far one of my most favorite body polishes that I've used, and I used up my entire one. Like I said, I'll post a picture up here so you guys can see, but I am maxing out on these. They're $7. I think last time I got it was like $5, but it's $19.50 normally. One of these canisters lasted me almost 2 months. Absolutely love it. So I'm definitely stocking up on that. That was one of those unusual finds that I got in a previous sale that I wasn't expecting. Let's talk about the Marinella Hawaiian Black Lava Body Oil. Now, I have one that I just got. I haven't really had a chance to use it much, but I'm going to show it to you guys. It does kind of leak. And I think mine's a little bit different. So I have the rosewood and body oil, pomegranate oil. So mine's a slightly different version. I got this in my uncustomized box for spring, but that's the size of the product. Let me see if these match up. I believe they do. So this is $11, normally $68, 4 fluid ounces. So yeah, this is the size, generally what the packaging looks like. Now, it did leak a little bit in my thing, so these bottles are kind of a little leaky, just FYI. So definitely need to store this more upright. So the good thing about this company is I have used their other products, and their body oils are very, very nice. I would use this more like in a bath to give you a nice scented thing. I'm not going to pour this out just because it is so messy. But anyway, that is what that product looks like. I do really, really like that company. They use products, I believe, sourced from Hawaii, or they're based out of Hawaii. It's one of the two. But it's a small business, and they do a really nice job. So the one on the sale is 100% pure mango manquita oil. And by the way, I'm looking at my computer over here. So if you're like, what is she looking at? I have my computer over here. It just makes it easier. It has pure argan oil, pure pomegranate oil, and marula oil, grapeseed oil, and apricot kernel seed oil with pure vitamin E. These are all really good things for your skin. And it's cruelty-free and organic. So that is awesome. And I really do enjoy their product. Okay. So next item here is the Busy Beauty Shaveless Shower Gel. I bought this a couple sales back. I don't use it a ton, but it is really good and it does exactly what it says. This is what it looks like here, okay? So this is 3.4 fluid ounces. It's $5 in the sale, normally $12. And I'm just gonna show you, even though this is super messy, on the back of my hand what it looks like. It is a clear gel, and you use it to basically act as a way to shave your leg when you don't have enough time to take a full shower, or you missed a spot and you know your knee's a little hairy. Its first ingredient is water, then glycerin, and basically you put a little bit on, you rub excess gel in, and it moisturizes your leg. It does a nice job. It's really good if you, like I said, missed a spot, or you're like, oh crap, I need to shave this one spot. So I do like this. I don't use it a lot because I tend to just wait and shave in the shower, but those few times it has been very handy. So like I said, that is that item. Okay, next thing is the Mare & C Company Whip Body Cream and Coconut Sugar. This is the scrub, which I believe is the same size. Let me pull it up. And it is the same scent. We got the lotion. Yeah, we got the lotion in a previous sale. It's 5 ounces, so this is the same size. This is what the packaging looks like. It smells like a nice coconut type product. It's very pretty. I love the packaging. It's got like this mermaid type feel to it. Anyway, their products are really nice. They have good ingredients in here. First ingredient is water. They have aloe leaf in there, sea salt, and some other things that seem to be good in there for your skin. But this product is normally $9 or normally $24, on sale for $9. Okay. Next item here is one that I'm currently using, and it's okay. I have better foot creams that I like than this. This is the Hey Honey Walk the Walk Propellus Foot and Heel Cream. I really like a couple other foot creams better. I like the what's it called? The one they sold in Janeiro, and I also have this one by Lavido that I prefer better. This is a very hydrating foot cream, and I'll show you guys, but the problem I have with it and in general with foot creams is it does not absorb into your foot that well, meaning you get a layer, it's kind of slippery, it takes a while. It's extremely hydrating, so when I use it, it's usually I come out of the shower and I'll put it on, and then I'll put a sock over it, but you will be slippery with this for a while. It smells nice and clean, not overwhelming. A little goes a long way. So I've been using this for a while, but you can see I've barely made a dent in it. And yeah, so it is a decent cream, but be warned if you like creams that really absorb into your foot quickly so you're not sliding all over the place, this does not fit that. This, like I said, leaves kind of a film for a while, and it is a bit slippery, but it is extremely hydrating. So that is that item here. In the sale, it is normally $30, but on sale for $9. So this is probably not a product I would repurchase once I'm done with it, but that's okay. Next item here is something I've used up once and I repurchased recently. I'm on a different exfoliating product, so once I'm done with that one, I will open up and start using this one. This is the Habanera Marinella Hawaiian Black Lobby Body Caviar with charcoal. So this is what it looks like. I think mine is still, well, I don't know if mine is still sealed. Let's see. I think mine's still sealed, and I'm going to leave it sealed. Yeah, mine still has a seal in there. So basically what this is we got this way back like 2 summers ago, I believe. Maybe it was a summer ago. I think it was 2 summers ago. And I was really skeptical about this product. Now my lid doesn't want to go back on here. So basically with this product, it's charcoal in granules mixed in with their body oil. It has a very interesting earthy smell to it. Well, at first I was a little like about it, but it's extremely moisturizing and it does a really good job exfoliating. And I actually found myself really enjoying this body scrub. So it is very expensive. It's normally $48, on sale for $9. I repurchased it previously. And then, like I said, this is one I do recommend if you want or like body scrubs in the shower. So, all right, moving on along here. I did not grab them, but I have the Grace and Stella bath bomb set. Put a picture on one of these sides. Anyway, there's 4 bath bombs. They are inexpensive. They're $16 normally, on sale for $5. I stocked up last time. I'll probably, if I can get my hands on them, I will get some more. I use these with my daughter. They're not super fizzy. They do smell really nice. And they do color your bath water, but they don't stain your bathtub. I just find that they're a nice, inexpensive bath bomb, and my daughter loves bath bombs, so I like them. But if you're expecting a really awesome bath bomb, these are probably not your item here. Okay, now we're gonna move on to next category under beauty, and I believe it was tools and brushes. Yes. I don't have much to say about it. There's a lot of tools and brushes in here that I don't have a lot of experience with, but I do recommend the Luxie Face Complexion Set. And let me show you just a few of their brushes. It's a 4-brush set. And I'm just going to show you one of my Luxie Face brushes. I don't believe this one is in the set. It looks like it has a powder brush and a couple other, but this is generally what the Luxie brushes look like. They are very nice. I really enjoy them. They're a good solid brush. This is their standard pink and gold pattern, which is what's in the sale. And in the sale, these brushes are $9, normally $35. It has a Luxie 502 large powder brush. It has a Luxie 514 blush brush, which I do believe I actually have that brush somewhere in here. It has the Luxie 510 foundation brush, which is more flat brush, which I have a version of that. And then the Luxie large fluff brush. Let me see if I have, is this the, no, I have the tapered highlighter. I actually use my tapered highlighter one from them for my blush brush. But anyway, good brushes. Ooh, my lighting just went a little crazy there. Hold on a second. Definitely recommend them if you don't have brushes. I have a ton because I get a ton in boxes, but if you're looking for a starter set of brushes, this is definitely, I would recommend these hands down. All right, next category here, we're gonna go into skincare. This is my other really big category of items that I wanna talk about to you guys. And like I said, unfortunately, there's a lot of products in here I didn't have time to research. So next sale, hopefully things won't be as crazy and I'll have a little bit more time to go over and research some of this stuff for you guys. So the first thing I want to talk about is the Dermalect Lipo Conquer Body Toning Cream. I don't have one picture up there, but it's $11, normally $45. I have the neck contouring cream. It comes in a jar. This one looks like it's in a squeezy tube. I am not totally impressed with the product. It does have alcohol pretty high up in the list. It has this funky like smell to it that I'm not a big fan of. It smells really like bad 80s beauty product smell. That's all I can think of describing it. But I am not totally impressed by it. I don't think it does that great of a job. I'm not appreciating a lot of toning. So I'm not really likely to recommend the toning body cream because I suspect it's pretty much similar item. And so that's just my thought on it. Let's talk about the 10 Degrees Cooler by Corsica Apothecary Midnight in Corsica face oil. Now I had that and I used it and then mine expired, so I had to get rid of it. I had it for a year and I used about half of it and then it started changing color and then it got a little mold at the bottom, so it really does only last the time from when you open it. This is what the bottle looks like. Obviously this is the different one. This is the luminous face oil I haven't really used. And I have so many oils, so I'm not going to repurchase this. I do recommend it. Whenever I get through all my 20 bazillion face oils, I really enjoy this face oil. It smells kind of funky, like like earthy popcorn is the best way I can explain it, but it soaks in so nicely and it's super hydrating. And if you have very, very dry skin, it is great for overnight hydration, especially in the winter. And it's $17, like I said, normally $150. It is very, very nice. However, it does not last more than a year if you use it, and you have to be very careful because it is a dropper system. But this is the exact same size. This is what it looks like. The bottle is very nice, luxurious glass, but it is, like I said, a dropper system, so it's very easy to contaminate it without realizing it. But I would recommend that product. Now let's talk about the Kate Somerville Exfoliate Cleansing Daily Foam Wash. I do own one. I have not had a chance to get to it, but I wanted to show you guys what it looks like. I love Kate Somerville products in general. I have a lot of them. I've used a lot of them. So this is the size and what it looks like. This is 4 ounces. You can see it's kind of that greenish color. And it is in a squeezy tube. Obviously mine is not open yet, but this is the product. It is normally $38, on sale for $19. It's paraben free and sulfate free, and trying to think what else on here. That's about it. That's what it looks like. If you're interested, I like her other Exfoliate line. I like the Glow Lotion. I like the Exfoliate, the actual, we'll talk about it in a second, the exfoliating mask. So that's why I purchased that. Like I said, I'm not quite ready to use it. I'm in a different product currently, but it has good reviews and I'm excited to try it. All right, moving on over, we have the Kate Somerville Exfoliate Intense Exfoliating Treatment. Let me see what size this is. Now this is kind of pricey for them. Exfoliate is expensive. It is normally $85. It's in the sale for $44. I've seen it cheaper in the sales. And this is my smaller. I think both of the ones I have are slightly smaller. Yeah. So I have two. I have a backup one and I'm almost done with this one. This is 1.7 fluid ounces. So this is a little bit smaller than the one in the sale, which is 2 fluid ounces. This is what the product, if you can see, it's kind of got that greenish, brownish look. I'll just show you as I squeeze up a little bit. That's what it looks like. Smells like pumpkin. What I love about this is it works really fast. You put this on, you're only supposed to leave it on for about 2 minutes or less depending on your skin. Now my skin is highly sensitive. I can only leave it on about 30 seconds to a minute before I need to wash it off, but it really makes my skin feel wonderful. So this is awesome. If you've never tried it and you want a nice exfoliating face mask, I do recommend this. However, it's still really expensive in this sale. Like I said, I have a backup because I do like this product so very much. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I forgot to grab these. The Slash Mask Sheets by Coco Star. These are the watermelon sheet masks. These have been running around in different boxes, and unfortunately I don't have one in here. I forgot to grab it for you guys. They're like little circular patches that you put on your different problem areas. It's weird. These are $11. Let me see how many we get in here. They're normally $50. They're okay. They're just okay. So you get 10 of these. So that's not horrible. So basically it's like a little over $1 per the mask. So that's pretty nice. This next item, I also do not have one to show you, but I have used it several times because I've gotten smaller versions of it in boxes, and I do like it. If I needed a toner, I would purchase this. This is the Georgette Klinger Rose Clarifying Toner in the sale for $26, normally $9. This smells like roses, so if you don't like roses, you won't care for it. It's 6.7 ounces. It is a alcohol-free toner. It does a really nice job hydrating and cleaning up your skin. Like I said, I've gotten this a couple times. Every time I enjoy it, and I would recommend it if you need a toner. All right, we have the Mud Masky Sleep Repair Mask. I have not tried this, but I wanted to show you just a little bit of the packaging. I just got this in a box, so I will give this a try. And let me see if mine's sealed right now, but this is a, let me pull it up here. This is normally $79, and on the sale it is $9. This is a sleep mask that you put on about a minute before you go to bed is what they're saying. And don't wear it for longer 10 hours, but no less than 5 hours. This is cruelty-free, paraben-free. And in the sale, it's 2 fluid ounces. This is just shy of 1 fluid ounce. So the thing is not going to be much larger than this. And yeah, that's all I got to say about it. I really don't have much more to say on that item because I haven't really given it a good try. All right. Let's talk about, I'm moving past a lot of these because unfortunately I just don't have a lot of experience on some of these, and I don't want to steer you guys wrong on stuff that I just don't have the experience or the information on. Hi, Aviette, my kitty. You hear her meowing in the background. There she is. She's gonna go up on the bed for you guys. That's Aviette, by the way. She is kind of old and grumpy, but she's still sweet. So she likes to hide in here because the puppy dog's out in the main part of the house. Oh, I forgot to grab it for you guys. But I'm going to talk about the Wine Block Balm. I do have that. It's little. It's like that big. It is basically Vaseline almost like. But what you're supposed to do is put it on your lips when you drink alcohol or wine, and it's supposed to keep your lips from staining. It does work, but it's an expensive little $5 thing that is $14 normally. I wasn't that impressed with it. So I personally wouldn't recommend it. I think there are other things you can use that are cheaper. People have said in the past, many videos when I've talked about it, that you could just use cheese and it'll keep your mouth protected because the oil's in the cheese. All right, next thing here is the Apto Skincare Spirulina Mask. I have talked about this previously because the reviews on this were awful. It is a 1 fluid ounce mask. This is a different one from the same company, which is 2 fluid ounces. So this mask in the sale is about half the size. It looks like it's skinnier. It's $5 in the sale, normally $16. This one is the pomegranate mask, which I have not tried. I recently got in a box, and so again, like many other things, I have not tried it. However, the reviews on this one I had read up on previous sales says that this mask is very awkward. It does not peel off well. It's they didn't really care for it, so yeah, people didn't quite care for it. But you know, I personally haven't tried it. That's just what I read about it. All right, moving here, we are moving on to something else. Let's see, Mother Dirt Bundle. Again, I don't have one to show you guys in here. I couldn't find where my extra one was, but the bottle of this is. It's probably about this big for the body wash, and then they have a lotion and a shampoo. It's an interesting company. It's an interesting product. The body wash is one of those that you can only use over 2 months. Once you open it and start using it, you have to use it up quickly. It does not have any preservatives in it. It has this very light scent of like almost like an apple, but not like sweet, almost like a fermenting apple. And that probably has to do with some of the products in there. Most of it is water from what I can tell. It does a nice foaming job, but it definitely doesn't leave you smelling like anything. It's not irritating. So I had gotten one in a mystery bundle, and then I got another one in a mystery bundle, and I'm going to keep and use my second one because the first one wasn't bad, but it is a weird product, like I said. So this bundle is normally $64. In this sale today, it's $24. If you like really clean beauty products, then you might look at this because they really do epitomize that idea of clean beauty. Okay. All right, just a few more items here that we will talk about. The Glove Moon Pads Trio. They are in the sale for $5, normally $14.97. I received these in a box. I forget which one. These are what the little pads look like. They are just little makeup remover pads. They are that microfiber texture. They're cute and good for travel. Not that any of us are traveling anywhere anytime soon, but one day in a couple months when we can travel again, that's what they're really good for. They're good for the eye area if you want to rub off there. So they're nice. Do I think it's worth $5? I don't know. But you know, if you're looking for like a little handheld version of them, they're as good as any other brand, I think. All right, let's talk about the Skin & Co. Aroma Truffle Therapy Whipped Cleansing Cream. Again, I received this, I think, in another bundle, mystery bundle. I have yet to use it, but I wanted to show you guys the size of the packaging and what it looks like. I do like Skin & Co. Aroma products. I find that they're generally very nice. This is the size in there. It's 5.7 ounces or 0.07 ounces, so it's a decent size. So this has cream and truffle extract. It's supposed to be very gentle. It has sweet almond oil. And then hopefully this is not one that actually foams. I find foaming cleansers are really bad on my skin, but the ingredients look really good on this. Like just looking here, the first few ingredients are water, sweet almond oil, glycerin. So these are all things that are very good for your skin. So I think this will be a very nice product. It is cruelty free. They say that they are organic farming and they're part of the Skin and Company Project, which I think is a charity type organization. So anyway, I am excited to eventually try this, but that is the item if you guys are interested in it. Okay, let's move along here. So we have the Wild Rose Vitamin C 24-hour moisturizer. And this is actually the Wild Rose Brightening Sleep Facial. So I think this is a little bit different. I got this previously. This is in my list of things to use, but I'm just going to show you guys the packaging. I believe this is the same size. It really looks like the same. Brightening Sleeping Facial. I think this may be the same, but I'm not 100% sure. The packaging, I think the difference is this is the night cream and the one in the sale is the day cream, but honestly the packaging looks identical. It's 1.35 ounces, which is the size of this. So this is a glass container. You can see this is a very small package. This for a face cream will not last a horribly long time, maybe a month. But people have said really great things about it. This is what generally the packaging will look like when it comes out. I have not had a chance to use it. That is one that I got previously. All right, this one is one I am currently using. Jury is kind of half out on this one. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I probably wouldn't repurchase it, but it's a fan favorite for a lot of people. This is the Hey Honey Good Morning Honey Silk Facial Serum. I use this in the mornings before when I put on my creams and stuff. It is kind of this weird yellowish color. It does not really have much of a smell, and it does go in pretty quickly. I do find that it's moisturizing and it doesn't cause a lot of like zits on me, which is very, very important. It does have vitamin E, which is very good for the skin. And it has buckhorn oil and amino acids. So do I think it's the best thing in the world? No, I think it's okay. And I'm using it because it's not bad. It is 1 fluid ounce. And I've been using it now for a month or two, so it's okay. I'm probably about halfway through this. So as for applying your makeup over it, some people have said they love it, some people they don't. I don't generally wear makeup right now just because of everything going on. I haven't worn makeup to work now for over a month, and I probably won't for several months because of all the gear I have to wear. So I won't be able to tell you guys truly how good this is under makeup just because of the situations. But that is, like I said, the item there. Okay. All right, that is it for skincare. I'm just gonna touch on a few items in other things, and then we'll be done. This is not gonna be my most long one for this, but it you know, it is what it is. Okay, so let's talk about hair care. There's not a lot of products in the hair care section that I really can talk about. Most of them are tools. And just be mindful that the tools in these sales oftentimes are refurbished and they're not very open and honest about that. So that is something to know, because if they break, you're kind of screwed. There's like no return policy. That being said, Amika is really good. Sutra is a good brand. They're all in here. There's some brands I've never heard of and I can't even begin to tell you. Let's talk about the Marrakesh oil, and then there's also the Marrakesh X leave-in treatment and detangler. I've had both of these in one form or fashion in smaller sizes. They are okay. Marrakesh has a very strong incensey smell, and if you don't like that kind of herbally incense smell, you may not care for them. I don't think that they're the most amazing hair care products, but I also don't think they're bad. They're just not ones that I reach for, but their price is really good. They're $5. Normally both of those, I think the leave-in detangler is $16 and the oil is $23. The Key Rapid Dry Turban, I meant to grab mine, but I forgot. I have the one in the same color, peach. The turban is the longer one that has the little loop and the button, so that when you wrap your hair in it and pop it back, you pop the little loop around the button. It keeps it all nice together, unlike the towel. I highly recommend those. The Key brand is longer than the other brand that is always in the sale. The Daily Concepts one. My personal preference is for the Aki brand. I just think it fits better if you have any form of a hair beyond just short hair. But yeah, I have several of these. I think I have 3 or 4 of them in several colors, and they're nice. So it is $11 in the sale. Normally these are $30. They are definitely worth it. I highly recommend purchasing them if you don't have them. Like, that's a staple in my house. All right, let's talk about makeup. There's just a few items. I wasn't really impressed with the makeup selection in this sale recently. And it also could just be my overload of makeup products in general. So just looking through here, I think I do have the Vegemore Veggie Last Volumizing Serum. I just got this. I have not tried it, obviously, because I literally just got this in my last sale. It was as an add-on. But let me show you what the packaging and stuff looks like. And I haven't, like I said, I have not even opened it. I guess mine is more the primer than the volumizing serum, but that's generally what it looks like. I will let you guys know eventually what I think of this, but I don't have much experience with it. All right, the Tarte Quick Dry Matte Lip Paint. I'll put a picture up. This one is in, let me see what color it is. It is $11, normally $20. It's in Park Avenue Princess, which is the pink nude. It's a very pretty color. However, I am not a big fan of dry lip paint in general. This really does dry out my lips, unfortunately. If you are a liquid lip fan that likes stuff that dries down real matte, this is going to be your product. It does really dry down and stay on. Tarte has good quality stuff, and it usually smells really nicely. So I had some of this. I gave it away or got rid of it. I can't remember. But it's good. Also, let's talk about the Tarte Tarteist Lip Crayon. I also have one of these. I think I have it in a purple color because I got it in a mystery bud. It's a very creamy pencil. They're very nice. They're vegan and cruelty-free, if I remember correctly, or at least they're cruelty-free. The one in here is boho, which is nude, and yeah, they're nice. This one's a nice one. Normally $11 or $20. In here, it's $11. That's all I can say about it. So, all right, let's move on to the Ofra highlighters. There's 2 in the sale. There's Blissful, and then there is, let me see where the other one is. There's Star Island. Now, Blissful is the darker of the 2. And let me show you, because I have 2 of the highlighters. Where did they? I thought I put them in the bag, and I actually put them next to the bag. Okay, so I have 2 of the highlighters from Ofra. I have this is what the actual full-size packaging on the outside looks like. And it's nice and thick and heavy. It does have a mirror. And then this is the Rodeo Drive color, which is not in the sale. This is slightly lighter than Blissful. So let me show you kind of what I mean. So that is what the color Rodeo Drive is. Blissful is a little bit darker gold. And then this is the one I got in an Ipsy bag. This is the same size, it's just not in the full big packaging. This is a highlighter in the color Star Island, which is, I believe, the other color in the sale. Yeah, so this is the color in the sale. This is what the color looks like. This is a much lighter color. So if you're lighter skinned, if you can see it here, that is what Star Island looks like. That is the color you want to go for if you're pale. The color Blissful is darker than this Rodeo Drive. So they have a color for someone that is pale, and they have a color for someone who is darker skinned. Unfortunately, they do not have Rodeo Drive, which is kind of the in-between medium color in there. So just for those that are aware. Okay, let's talk about the Espresso Yourself palette, and I just pulled it out somewhere. It's like probably right in front of my face because I pulled it out to talk about it in the sale. It is so messy in here. It's just making my mind blown here. Here it is. Okay, I do have a full video review on this. I'll post it up above, but this is what the palette looks like. I do highly recommend this palette. Beauty Crop does nice eyeshadows. I have been very, very big a fan of this. I did buy all this a while ago. I'm still using it. It is such a cute little theme here, so you can see it is supposed to be made with coffee extract. It does not smell like coffee. It does have a mirror, and this is what the shades look like. It is definitely more muted tones, but they are beautiful. They work really nicely. The shimmers are very pretty. Like I said, go look at my review video if you really want to know, but I do highly recommend this palette. I kind of go back and forth while I use it a lot, and then I put it aside for a while, but I do really love this palette. It's $7 in the sale, normally $29.90. This is a good palette. Definitely recommend it. Okay, moving on here. Let me just see if I missed anything else in this sale. I forgot to grab this, but I do... Oh no, actually I don't have it. This is a different product. Okay, final thing I want to talk about is the Yumi Kim makeup train case. Okay, obviously I have the different version that's in this sale, but the overall train case is the same. So they have the navy one in here that has the little striping detail, which is super cute. This is mine. I have the flower detailing. This version of it was in the last sale. I highly recommend this train case bag. It is very nice. It has this top part which has a zipper bag and a place to put your brushes, and then a nice big lowercase. Right now I'm using it to store my bigger brushes, but I have used it for travel. I've had this thing now for 2 years, I believe, and I use it all the time, and it looks and wears and tears really well. I am a big fan of this train case bag. It is $9 in the sale, normally $45. Highly, highly, highly recommend that train case if you haven't had a chance to get your hands on it. All right, let's move on to fashion. There weren't too many items I wanted to talk about in the fashion section, but just a few little items here or there. The first one I wanted to talk about was the Holstein Socks 6-pack. These are awesome. I have one pair of them. I use these all the time, so I have like random of their socks everywhere. So obviously mine have been washed and worn many, many times. I've had these for a while now. And they are definitely low ankle socks if you're not a fan of those. They are very nice and thick, but not like overly thick. So these are great. I have used these quite a bit. These have the blue pattern one. So there's like a dark blue, a light blue. I think I got 2 different sets of these previously, but I do recommend them. And if I can get my hands on more of them, I will. Okay, the other thing I wanted to talk about was handbags. I'm just going to make this as a commentary just because it's me making a commentary. The My Tagalong's Clear Fanny Pack. I can't do fanny packs. That is so totally like late 80s, early 90s. Can't do it, and it's clear. Like, why would you want someone to see your stuff? Like, why? Why? It's weird. Okay, that's all I'm going to say about that. That's $9 in the sale. But I do have one item that I got in the previous sale that I wanted to show you guys. It was in one of my mystery bags. If I can find it here. I thought it was here. Maybe they pulled it off. Let's see. Okay, here it is. The Summer and Rose Celine Crossbody. It's in the sale for $5 and normally $15 or $58. I have the color Steel. This is what it looks like. It's actually really pretty. This is not something I would have gravitated towards and bought on my own. But let me just open up and show you guys. I literally got this in the last sale, and I haven't really had a chance to go through my items that much or use them. But I wanted to show you this because this is something whenever I do have a nice event and I need a nice little purse, this will be handy. I usually use big, like, tote style purses, you know, day to day because I just carry a lot of crap. But when I go to a nicer event, something like this will be handy. Granted, I don't think we'll be going to nice events for a while because most of ours have been canceled, but this is what the item looks like. So it is pleather, but it's not bad. I like the steel color, which is still available. Okay, so let me look through and see if there's any other items that I wanted to talk about. Let me look. I did a little handy dandy note taking here just to see if there was anything else, and then go from there. Oh, yes. Okay, so we talked about that, Summer and Rose. I did want to talk about 2 other items, and unfortunately I forgot to grab one of them, but we'll still talk about it. So let's talk about one of the throws in the sale. I do have a version of it to show you guys. So this is the Tribal Live Moroccan pom-pom throw. I got this throw in actually... Oh, wait, where is it? Oh, here it is. I got this throw in, what is it? Cosbox. I was blanking on there. Mine is a little bit different than the one in here, but it is by Tribe Alive. And this is what it looks like. Mine has stripes on it. The one in the sale, I believe, is just all cream. These are what the pom-poms look like. They're nice and thick and heavy. It is $29 in the sale. They say it's normally $168. This is definitely a coarser weave, just to be aware, as you can see. But it's a nice heavier throw. Like, this is one that I don't really like to cuddle up in, but it's more pretty as a decorative item. So that's something just to be aware of with that throw. Let me just look at the pictures here and see. Yeah, the one they have looks like it is just solid cream, which is very pretty. So it is 50 by 60 inches, just for those who are curious, and it is 100% cotton, and it's only spot clean. So this is not one that you're going to want to let the pets on or the kids on or anything like that. So I like other throws better, especially ones that I can throw in the washer. Okay, last item that we're going to talk about is the Poopery. I forgot to grab it out of my bathroom. But I do recommend this. What the Poopery is this one's in Original Citrus, which is the one I have. It's $7 in the sale, normally $14. You spray it before you poop. If you spray it after, it doesn't do anything. And it kind of seals up the water so that that scent doesn't come up. If you are in a group with a lot of people and you have to share a bathroom, it works wonderful. So that is definitely something to keep in mind. When we all can travel again, when we can all be together again, it helps keep the peace. Or if you're stuck in your house with all your family members, it'll help keep the peace that your bathroom doesn't stink as much. All right, guys, so that is the gist of the sale. Like I said, hopefully everybody is staying healthy and enjoying it. I am doing updates on the coronavirus and all that stuff on my channel, at least weekly, depending on how it goes, more often, and highlighting different things. I am doing them as a separate video for you guys. So for those that just want your happy space and don't want to worry about it, that you will see that they're separate videos. And then for those that are interested, it is there. I hope everybody is staying sane and safe. This is a very anxiety driving time, and I know a lot of people, my friends online and my friends at home, a lot of them are very anxious, stressed, and you know, life is definitely not normal. Everybody's handling it a little different, and that's okay. And we all, in each and every one of us, have different things that we're having to deal with this. So all I can say is I hope that this video brings you guys a little comfort and joy and relaxation if you need it. And I hope it helps you wean down your cart a little bit. I will be doing a video for tomorrow. I've got so many boxes and things I need to upload and video. I think I will be doing Cosbox, and then I will do a large unboxing of several boxes later this week. My video schedule will continue to be all over the place, and we'll just go one day at a time, guys. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye.